So I feel like a lot of my life, I think in my head, when I lose the weight, then I'll be happy. When my husband treats me better, then I'll be happy. When I get that car or that job or whatever, I feel like I'm always striving for that next best thing and never like happy or appreciating or present in the moment, and just loving myself for where I am rather than keep thinking that win, this, then I'll feel better or I'll be happier. I just feel like for so long as a mom, I settled. We got up, we went to work every day, we got dinner ready, we went to bed, and it was the same thing every day. And I'm like, there has to be two.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm like, there has to be more to life than this. This just doesn't feel satisfying, fulfilling, fun. So I started that journey probably 5 or so years ago to see what that looks like, because I wasn't happy with where I was.
Oh, wait a minute. You're pretty successful. You work for the top companies, and based on what you do, you make pretty good income. It seems you're very attractive. So all that would translate into success and happiness. And you're saying that's not necessarily it? Is that what I'm hearing?
No. I think a lot on the outside could look that way. We have a great house, we have a great neighborhood, nice cars, but you know what? On the inside, I felt empty.
Empty, like is it maybe a self-esteem type of situation, or is like you weren't really accomplishing what you set out to do, or what? Describe the empty part.
I wasn't happy in my job, not super happy in my relationships, didn't feel like I was a good mom, felt like we were living paycheck to paycheck, my health was not great, and I'm like, I've got to do something about this or nothing's going to change.
Wow. So interesting. You said that you lost weight and yet you still felt kind of empty. So I'm just kind of curious. That don't mean to be so personal, but how much weight do we talk about when you say you lost weight? Was it like 2 or 3 pounds, or is it more, or what?
I lost about 40 pounds. And I've done that a few times. I've lost the weight, I've gained it back. I've lost the weight, I've gained it back. I've done everything out there, from Weight Watchers to everything, had success. That's where I feel like it's an internal identity of, and I'm working on identity. I mean, I'm saying I am statements daily. I am healthy and strong. I am powerful. I am bold. I don't feel those things all the time, but I'm putting those thoughts in my mind rather than you're ugly, you're stupid, why are you doing that? Because that's some of the normal
Really?
talk. If I don't catch
you
it.
Put that into your head? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Interesting. Where do you think that came from?
Well, again, it's the voices you listen to. So there might be people in your life that they may not say that directly, but the words that they say sound that way to me. I'm doing a lot of like heart healing. There's an amazing couple of practitioners that I work with, and they're taking me to places like that happened when I was 0 to 7 years old, when a lot of these deep core beliefs were implanted. And then again, if I have that thought that I'm not good enough, my whole life I'm finding the things that say I'm not good enough. I'm focusing on those things.
Okay.
So I'm wanting to break those patterns and not have those thoughts and feelings anymore.
Gotcha. So what I'm hearing is that a lot of it comes from how you feel, and based on how you feel and dictate how you act and how you view the world. Is that what I'm hearing? And you believe that could be changed, where you could just inject more positive thought on a consistent basis into your head, and that will change your outlook, the way you see things, and just how you feel about yourself. Is that a good assessment?
Yes, but I do believe it's like a core belief in your identity. I mean, if someone asked me 5 years ago who I am, I probably would have said, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I work at this place. That's who I am. But now I believe I'm much more than that. I'm not just a mom. I'm a mom forever, but my kids are going to leave the house when they go to college. I know that many women, their kids leave for college and then they're like, oh my gosh, who am I? I'm a wife, yes, but I'm much more than that. I'm a employer at a so-and-so place. Okay, yes, but what if that job is gone? So like for me, it's just digging into, knowing who I am and what fires me up. What are my passions? What do I get excited about? So yeah.
Interesting. Well, it sounds like, we can go on and it's going to be something like, it's going to be, just an awareness, if you will. It sounds like, you really think on a deeper level in that respect. So tell me about your podcast. What if I wanted to, see your podcast? How can I find that?
I do have a Facebook page called Valuable Voices Podcast, or you can find it on most any of the podcasts like Apple and Google. I use Buzzsprout. There's a lot of them, and then they just kind of feed them to all of them. I think the major ones are Apple and Google, but yeah, I mean, my heart, because I came from where I was, and again, I'm still on that journey, my heart is really to encourage people to say, what if? Like, what if I did something different today? What if I moved closer to a dream or a goal or a vision? Or what if I decided I'm worth it and I can, whatever that looks like for you. I mean, everybody's different, but.
All right. One last question for you, and this is coming from the recruiter hat. All right. So think about this for a second. So let's say you didn't have to work. That means that you didn't have to worry about paying bills. Okay. What would you spend your time doing?
Well, I love the beach, so I'd probably be on the beach. But again, I just love surrounding myself with people that have the same core values. There's a million things I'd like to do on my bucket list. I would have my kids close by. I would have my family close by. But I love to encourage and empower other women, like just build them up and just, because so many people have done that for me and it's been a gift. And I feel like we need people in our life that do that for us. So I want to be that for other people.
Gotcha. You do come across as someone who's very passionate, someone who's very driven, someone who has, sees something that the ordinary people don't see in that respect. And it kind of sounds to me like, you belong in, put it this way, if you had a TV show, I would watch it.
Oh, thanks.
And if I didn't get a chance to watch it, I would tape it.
That's cool. Thank you.
Because it does sound like, you're definitely someone who has something to say, and, people should listen. So I really appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you. I think everybody does. I feel like we take our pain and we want to help people out of that pain. And we're a couple steps closer or further along than where we were. So I just want to help people that are feeling that way, just alone and stuck and blah.
Wow. So do you do anything, artistic, like playing the piano, sing, or anything like that?
I used to play the piano. It's funny because I feel like just this urge to like sit at the piano and just belt out a song. I haven't done that lately. I'll sing if I have something on the radio or whatever, I'll sing, but
gotcha. Okay.
Probably could do more.
All right. Well, listen, I hope you invite me on your show.
Yes, I'd love to.
So we can switch gears in that respect, and we see a different side of you in that respect. So
yeah, absolutely. Right. Anytime